Let me talk about hydraulic hoses in this Infiniti G37. The hoses are, compared to other vehicles, modern convertibles, actually quite good. But there are a few that we see failing frequently, and it's typically an installation error at the factory. Those are hoses number 31 and 32, which go to the left tonneau cylinder. It may be wise as a preventative maintenance while you're swapping the pump also to the hoses. You can also just inspect them first. What we found on these particular hoses here was that they were kinked quite a ways from the way they were strapped to the cylinder. It didn't happen while we were working on this pump. It simply happened during installation or earlier on that these hoses got strained, and once the hoses are kinked and keep having tension on them, they might fail. The OEM hoses do have a fairly thin wall material, and they are made to be installed perfectly. Then they'll last many cycles. But if there's any mechanical strain on these hoses, then they tend to fail. Now, Top Hydraulics makes better hoses. We put in better material, slightly thicker walls, and that makes all the difference. So if you find a hose leaking in a G37, we can get you a better replacement, a replacement better than the brand new ones. Not that you could buy brand new ones from Infiniti anyway, because Infiniti will sell you only the whole hydraulic system together, and at an insane price. And eventually, even those systems might not be available anymore. But anyway, don't worry about that. Top Hydraulics has your back on that one. The hoses do have numbers on them, in this case printed in yellow ink, about a ½ inch from the hydraulic hose fitting. Here, hose number 31. Let's follow it to the tonneau cylinder. It is the top hose on the left or trunk lid cylinder. Hose number 31 is one of the most common ones to fail, and that one is easily replaced. Now, you've already seen in our pump video how to take the hoses off the pump. That was part of the pump removal video, and it will then be self-explanatory how to take this hose out of the manifold plate. Basically, I only need to tell you, once the plate is off the pump, you push the hose through the plate again, and you will see a wire circlip that needs to be removed. Once that wire circlip is removed from the hose fitting, you can pull the hose out of the plate, and replacing it at the cylinder end, I don't have to demonstrate here separately. You will see how the hoses get removed from and inserted into the cylinder in our separate videos on the cylinder replacement. Just watch one of those videos and you'll see how simple it is to replace the hoses.